General Hospital spoilers, Sasha's secret, Jason's sacrifice, and the shadow of Sidwell. In the heart of Port Charles, secrets fester and loyalties are tested. Sasha Corbin has spent months clinging to a lie that could destroy lives if exposed, a lie wrapped in desperation, protection, and an unwilling tryst from the past. What began as a moment of vulnerability last fall, a one-night stand with her ex, Michael Corinthos, has spiraled into a web of deception that could unravel everything. When Sasha discovered she was pregnant, she made a split-second decision. She would raise the child on her own and tell no one who the father was. Michael, recently estranged from Willow and embroiled in a bitter custody dispute, learned the truth not long after. But to his credit, or perhaps to protect his own fragile situation, he agreed to keep silent. However, fate threw a brutal curveball when a tragic explosion left Michael severely injured and shipped off to a German burn clinic for months. Suddenly, he was gone, unreachable, vulnerable, and unable to claim any responsibility. And Sasha, determined to protect Michael's custody standing and maintain her own independence, was left alone to carry the burden of their secret. Enter Jason Morgan. Jason, ever loyal to the Corinthos family and practically a second father to Michael, stepped into the breach when Sasha asked him for a nearly impossible favor: pretend to be the father of her child. Without hesitation, he agreed. Jason wore the lie like armor, deflecting the scorn of the Quartermain family and shielding Sasha from speculation. He endured judgment, whispered accusations, and constant probing, all for the sake of a friend. But Jason's involvement wasn't just about damage control. He repeatedly offered Sasha financial help, emotional support, and a sense of protection that she kept pushing away. Fiercely determined to stand on her own 2 feet, Sasha declined his aid at every turn, clinging to a vision of self-sufficiency that she believed she needed more than anything. What Jason didn't know, and what shook him to the core when he finally learned, was that Sasha had made a dangerous bargain behind his back. Months earlier, Sasha had been kidnapped by Jen Sidwell, a man with a chilling reputation and dangerous ties. The incident was brushed off publicly, but privately, it left scars. Sasha believed her mother would never bend to Jen's demands, yet to her shock, Holly Sutton complied and Sasha was freed. The story should have ended there, but it didn't. Recently, Sidwell resurfaced with a new offer: tell the truth about her kidnapping to the women at Deception, and he would reward her with a $200,000 payout. It was blackmail dressed up as a business proposition. Tempted by the promise of financial freedom and desperate for stability, Sasha agreed. The money came, the deal was done, and Deception gained Sidwell as a silent investor. When Jason found out, his fury was instant and absolute. To him, Sidwell represents the worst kind of threat, a ruthless manipulator who may very well be behind the penthouse bombing that nearly killed Michael. That Sasha would ever align herself with him, even out of necessity, is not something Jason can comprehend. Worse still, it's not just her life at stake. Now there's a child involved, a child Jason promised to protect. Jason is left questioning everything: Sasha's judgment, her priorities, and whether she truly understands the danger she's invited into their lives. Her actions, though rooted in survival, may have opened the door to chaos. As the truth begins to unravel, so too might the fragile alliance between Sasha and Jason. And if Sidwell's reach continues to grow unchecked, even more lives in Port Charles could be at risk. Jason may be the only one who can stop it, but first, he has to figure out whether Sasha is still someone he can save.